This guide illustrates how to use snapshots and projects to store and recall settings for a Galileo device. The current Galileo settings can be saved as a snapshot. Snapshots are stored in the device's memory. All snapshots can be saved as a project, which is stored on a computer. To store the current Galileo settings as a snapshot, click the Project tab, then Create New, and give the snapshot a name. The snapshot is stored in the Galileo's memory and listed both as the active snapshot and current in the snapshot library. To create a new snapshot with the Galileo settings for another system, click Create and give it a name. The new snapshot is added to the snapshot library and made current. To recall the Galileo settings from a previous snapshot, select it in the snapshot library and click Recall. The dialog box offers the choice to update the active snapshot before recall and/or exclude the following snapshot settings. Click OK to overwrite the current Galileo settings. To add any subsequent changes to the snapshot, click Update to overwrite it with the current Galileo settings. All the snapshots can be copied and saved to a computer as a project. The current Galileo settings are also included. For example, the EQ bypass is not stored in any snapshot, but will be saved with the project as the current Galileo settings. To save the project, click Save As. Then give the project file a name and choose a location. When the project is opened in another Galileo, existing snapshots are overwritten. However, the current Galileo settings are unchanged. If Load Galileo Settings is selected before the project is opened, click Yes in the dialog box to overwrite the current Galileo settings with those saved in the project. Notice the EQ bypass is immediately recalled. Galileo settings are continuously updated. In the event of a power failure, the most recent settings are immediately recalled when the device is rebooted. To recall a specific snapshot each time a Galileo is powered on, designate a boot snapshot. This function is sometimes used for permanently installed systems that are power cycled often and require a consistent starting point. To create individual snapshots for specific parts of a show, duplicate the show start snapshot and rename them. Then recall one of the new snapshots to make it current. Make any changes to the Galileo settings. Then click Update to store them in the snapshot. After the show, delete the snapshots. And repeat for the following performances.